We're back here on Couch Arcade. I just beat Roxanne.
Good job, buddy.
Someone's already yelling at me.
Oh, man.
We got another
That's
red
Team Magma,
panda.
bro. That's Team Magma. They're full of fire and fury.
Please don't take my goods. Yeah,
Why
that's what
is
he
he an
sounds like.
85-year-old man?
Why shouldn't he be?
Huh? A sneaky-looking man.
Come to think of it, yes, a shady-looking guy went around the corner. That's what he sounds like, too.
Oh, wait, what's off to the left?
Like a fat
never mind.
goofy. No, it's too late.
It's you!
You're that fantastic trainer who helped me in Petalburg Woods! Why is everyone shouting all the time? I was robbed by Team
changed
Magma.
it from, like, a geriatric until, like, this, like,
I have to
half-hippie,
get the
half-servant.
Devon goods back.
Devon goods.
That's what I said. If I don't, I'm going to be in serious trouble. Okay, goodbye, sir.
You're probably not going to be able to
To the
progress
left,
that way.
you said?
No, to the right. Up and, well, I don't know.
You said what's off to the left?
That building right there. This big building. What is that?
A castle. Duh.
What does the sign say? Oh, well, that's where you're gonna end up back there. I would assume.
Let's check it out.
Go check. It's Iron Man.
It's important, but it's not anything anybody can use.
That
That guy must have been a real doofus. Stupidly got robbed of an important parcel.
Stupidly. What an idiot.
Well, let's go talk to.
Yeah,
Mr.
I
Idiot.
think you're gonna have to go and retrieve the parcel, my friend.
Oh, of course.
Then hopefully we'll get a special reward in return. That's typically how these types of side quests tend to work.
Big X.
Okay.
So no.
Apparently you can't go that way. It would make sense for there to be a giant red X on that sign, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Let's see what we got.
Pokeball. Whoop.
Let's see what we got in the wilds here.
Excuse me.
Whoa!
Ooh, Nincada.
No, I was woeing at your burp.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, so now you call him a Nincada.
Did I say Nincada before?
Yes, you
Dude,
did.
I don't freaking know. He could be cool to catch. Ooh, you need to go. You need to hit Pokemon
I know. I was
Center,
gonna
bro.
say I need to, but I'm in a battle right now.
That's all right.
Oh,
Harded.
good, sweet.
Get hard.
Yeah.
Could be cool to catch one of them. Never mind.
but I
Doesn't really matter.
I'm gonna go heal up. I'm gonna go heal
Level
up.
10,
real
bro.
quick.
Nice.
I'm gonna go heal up.
Do it. Yeah, for
the
sure.
fourth time that
Oh.
I just said that. Let's go. Let's go to the Poké Center.
It's always a nice feeling when you kind of get to that point in the game where you're like, you know what, I haven't visited a Poké Center in a while, and I'm okay with that. I don't really need to.
Yeah, that is a good feeling. I'll agree with you there.
Because it means that you have effectively leveled up enough to the point where you are, like, unstoppable.
You are, yeah, just the best. You're the Thanos of the Pokemon world.
Jeez. We're not going to talk about that right now.
No?
No, I mean, we can. We can't do no spoilers, though.
Spoilers, the movie just came out.
It literally, well, by the time this goes up, though,
yeah,
it might be,
really
people.
Oh, I gotta get that Pokeball.
People have probably seen it, but can we talk about it
We have
without doing
spoiler.
spoilers? Yeah, we do. We have, yeah, I guess that's true. So. Joe.
I'm just saying Thanos was pretty much unstoppable.
Well, I think we kind of assumed that he would be. Hey, real quick, just a precursor. Spoiler alert. Okay. Okay. Now
For
that
Avengers Infinity War,
Yeah,
in case you didn't know.
yeah, that's the deal. Put the tag up. Anyways, so we have differing opinions to some extent on this movie, I think.
I liked it.
No, I'm not saying you didn't like it. There are certain parts that were more, I think, powerful for me than you
are
were.
way more. You like the Marvel movies way more than I do.
There is no debating that. I agree. I am emotionally invested in these movies, and despite the fact that I know exactly what, I don't say exactly, but I have a very strong assumption of what is going to happen, I was still very much moved in many ways by the end of Infinity War. Watching all of the scenes of, again, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it yet, turn this video off now, which by the time that you're watching this, I guarantee you've seen it or at least heard what happened. But just watching them all die was like, I don't know. I knew it was going to happen. I've read the Infinity Gauntlet comic books. Like, I know exactly what the storyline is. I knew what they were moving towards, and I assumed they would have to make that happen in order for it to be effective, like when they finally do take him down, they have to show that he is bigger and badder than everyone else that they've ever faced. You know, effectively, he has taken down the Avengers in a way that nobody else could do.
Mm-hmm.
But they still, I think, crafted it in such a way that even though I know what the final outcome is more than likely going to be, I was moved. I felt emotionally hit, especially when Peter died. That was, and I think
they did play that up.
They did,
hard.
and I think the thing is, for me, more than anything else, is that because he's you know, they've done a good job of establishing the fact that he is very much a kid
yeah.
who is really trying to find his place.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's trying to figure this whole thing out. Whereas all of the other heroes, to some extent, were able to very sort of naturally move into their role as, hey, I have superpowers. It is not normal. I understand that, but it is something that I have, and I'm going to use them for, you know, like to fulfill a responsibility, to fulfill the moral obligation, the moral duty of what being powered means. You know, I'm not going to abuse this. I'm going to use it for the betterment of mankind. That's fine. Peter's story is different because he is trying to lead a normal life. He's trying to still be a kid at the same time of, you know, oh crap, this has happened to me. What do I do with it? He looks up to Tony Stark. It's like this is his now father figure. You know, we're never given necessarily a true story of what happened to Uncle Ben, but we know what happened to Uncle Ben based off of, you know, Spider-Man lore, whatever. But I don't know. It's just, he feels so naive. And I think the
he's a kid.
Well, the past iterations of Spider-Man have not done that, though. That's the thing. Like, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man was very much like all about responsibility. It was like he kind of just, he was assumed that he knew what to do and he did it. Andrew Garfield, very similar situation to an extent, but I guess a little more naive, but not quite. But this, like, he is so, in everything he does, so childish, which is, I think, great. It's perfect for the character. But that's the thing that, like, he's, you know, that line in the movie where he says, I should have stayed on the bus. Like, it hits so hard because it's like, yeah, you really should have, kid. Like,
yeah, sort of, but it's also played as a joke. Like,
yeah,
it's just Spider-Man
but it's
being
like, but
Spider-Man.
there's truth to it. That's the thing. Like, he really should not have ever left.
But it's played as a joke.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if it's a joke or not. It still rang true because at the end, it's like, yeah, well, you know, no, I guess really, when you come to think of it, it doesn't matter because if he was one of the selected, you know, then that's all there is to it. Like, he was just gonna go.
Wismer.
How did you feel? I want to ask you this. How did you feel about the interaction between Thanos and Iron Man right at the very end where he, like, says, you have my respect?
That was in one of the trailers.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I didn't see all the trailers. I purposely stayed away from him to try
I
and
hope
make
they
sure.
remember you. That was in a
No,
trailer.
that part was. I remember, but I don't remember him saying, you have my respect.
Oh, I don't know about
part.
that, but I mean, at that point, my brain was just fried. Yeah. I was laying in bed last night. I just saw it yesterday. I was laying in bed last night, and it was just like, it was like someone had just, for 2.5 hours, just flashed colored lights at me and sound.
You're in a trance right now. You're not even playing the game, dude.
What's happening? Like, my brain was seriously, like, fried, dude.
Yeah, well, yeah. No, and
it wasn't even like the story or anything. It was just like there was
so much
so
that happened.
overwhelmed with
Yeah.
like the spectacle of
There
it.
was so
There were
much.
times in the movie where I sat there and was thinking, "What the hell am I watching?" Like, it's just
was intense.
It was just like watching 2.5 hours of fireworks.
Yeah.
And I mean, the story. I'm not like trying to knock
not
the
in a bad
story.
way, yeah.
It was, well, sort of in a bad way.
Okay.
It was just like
There
were parts where I was like, I don't even
sensory overload.
I understand what's happening, but like I'm literally just watching just people punch each other for 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Well, it's a war, man. I mean, literally, that's what it is. You know, it is the Infinity War.
Yeah, and I wasn't reflecting on the story. I was reflecting afterwards on what. Oh, I need to just get my brain back to like 0 so I can like recharge.
Yeah, really. Maybe go see it again. I want to go see it again just because I'm sure there's plenty that I did not pick up on. Did you happen to notice that Cap, with his uniform being all torn and tattered, underneath had the little like feather symbols? I don't know if you caught that.
Symbols?
You know, okay, so you know, typical like actual Captain America, his costume has like the eagle feather pattern on it.
Yeah.
So underneath you can see the actual armor plating is like, it looks like that.
Oh,
no,
I didn't notice it.
It was something that I happened to catch when I was like, it was like a close-up shot of him. But yeah, no, dude, sensory overload for sure. I mean, it's one of those things where you kind of walk. It
was a little much.
We saw. Well, I mean, it has to be though.
For me,
but you think of it, 10 years of a buildup, it's got to be explosive, just all across the board. It has
no,
to be,
I know,
like,
but it was
nonstop.
just like insane.
When we left the theater, it was like silent. There was not anyone saying a word, and that
really everybody was talking.
Like it was like whispering, like people were like whispering to each other, but they weren't like talking. And that is something I have never experienced in any movie ever. Like there's always someone having a conversation. You just felt like this air of like, oh, there's this lady that I know who posted a picture after she went and saw it of this kid bawling his eyes out and his mom and brother trying to console him. Like he was just so like broken. And I've been reading online that people are saying like, if you have kids, really, really, really think about it before you take them to see this movie because
everyone dies.
Because the characters that they love are going to die and they're going to watch it happen. Mm-hmm. Like, and not in like a heroic way, but in like a very, yeah, mudkip evolving. But yeah,
they failed way.
Exactly, in a very destructive
they
way.
lose the movie.
Yeah, the movie is all about them losing. Yeah, jeez, oh man, holy crap! Look at him! What's up? I'm here. Let's party! I love his mohawk. He's great.
He's really like, yo, people, I'm here. You're right. That was good.
Where the drugs at? All right. Hey, Mudshot. Oh, you probably should. Yeah, let's learn.
Yeah, I'm gonna learn that.
All right. Cool. Good deal.
And then
hold on. What does it do? What is it? Is it
hurls mud.
Okay. I don't know if it actually has any attack ability, but you can do it. Maybe get rid of tackle for it. I mean, you haven't really been using tackle.
I use tackle pretty much all the time.
Really?
And tackle's good because it's got 35 PP.
Yeah, this has 55.
15.
So it isn't. No, 55 power right there. Oh,
I said PP, dude. I can
use
this 35 times. It's usually always there, even if I run out of like Mud Slab, which only has 10.
Well, that's true. And the power is, I would say, yeah, switch with Mud Slab. Do that. So get rid of Mud Slab.
Yeah, that's a good call.
All right, bro. Cool. Well, congratulations on your brand new Marsh Stop.
Thanks.
Marsh Stomp.
Marsh Stomp.
All right.
I apologize to everybody out there who basically didn't get to watch this Pokemon evolve because you haven't seen Infinity War yet.
Yeah, but it's okay.
The spoilers are done.
Yeah,
we'll be done talking about it for now.
Right.
Sweet.
Yeah, we'll be back next time. When we come back, we'll see what happens on the other side of this ridge. Maybe
Woo!
Look at those beautiful little trees.
I'm gonna go get that Pokeball.
Do it. I've never met a young Janice. I mean, I've never met a Janice, period. But if it was an older woman, I would understand because that name was not associated with, that was more than Danny, I guess. That's
good, man. That was good.